So let me tell you, at the beginning of my journey, my art journey, I would often get lost in the things that I need to learn. I didn't even know what to learn. So today I want to talk about that, about what you actually need to improve your art. So the art fundamentals that you gotta learn. And I've been drawing for a while, for like a year and a half, and I think I've made a decent progress to actually talk about that. So yeah, let's start. So there are 9 art fundamentals, okay? And you know, there. So lines, gestures, anatomy, perspective, form, color theory, light and shadow, design, and composition. And this is what I think are the art fundamentals. So now let me explain all of them. Okay, so let's start with lines. So lines is basically the way you draw lines. Okay, so your mind muscle connection. Okay, so being able to actually look at something and accurately transfer that to your canvas. So for example, I don't know, maybe like shapes. Okay, so it's basically you want to place line here and you will place this line here with, you know, all the stuff that you actually want. So maybe you want to make it straight. Okay, so you will draw a straight line. So we need to practice, because sometimes you want to draw a straight line but you can't, and you gotta practice. Okay, and also like obviously all shapes. Okay, so circles, triangles, it's basically practicing, you know, your draftsmanship with the pencil. Okay, to being able to control the pen pressure. Okay, and where your pen is actually on the canvas. Okay, you're being able to draw basic shapes even, and basically having control over your pen. So that's what I mean in lines. And also obviously the line weight. Okay, so being able to actually make lines thicker wherever you want them to be. It improves your line quality. Because of that, it's easier to actually draw, because let's say you have poor lines, whenever you draw something, maybe it will be like I don't know, scratchy, not straight, maybe too slow. Because of, you know, practicing lines, you will get more confident and the drawings will actually look better, trust me. So now let's go to gestures. And gestures help to make your drawing not looking stiff. Okay, maybe you're drawing a character. Okay, and because of gestures, your drawing won't be looking like a stickman. Okay, like a basic stickman. You will actually use those curves that make your drawing more flowy. Okay, and because of that you can draw more interesting poses for your characters. Okay, because you know the lines, and you know, because of gestures you can actually guide your viewer, okay, the person that wants to look at your art, to whenever you want them to look. Let's say you have a nice headpiece, okay, I don't know, a hat or something. You want to actually guide your viewer's eye to the most important thing in your painting. So maybe like the hands might be actually guiding your viewer here. Okay, so this line, maybe this line, also this line. Okay, and like this line goes also here, and this goes here. Okay, now the torso goes like that, so it guides your viewer here. Here you have another one. So you see, with lines you can actually make your viewer flow in your painting, like that. Okay, so here you can see those lines, they are flowy. You see those lines guide your viewer here, and that's what basically gestures are. They make your painting look more flowy and helps your viewer navigate where you want them to look. Now let's go to anatomy, and that's a no-brainer. It makes your characters look more real, I guess, because you know of all the muscles that you able to draw. Because sometimes maybe someone will look at your drawing and will tell, I don't know, the torso doesn't look like that. Okay, so, or I don't know, delts doesn't look like that. So it's basically, you know, learning all the muscles, like bones even, and knowing the proportions, and because of that you can make characters. So yeah, now let's go to the next one, which also is pretty simple. You know, it's not really simple to master, but you know, it's perspective. And perspective is, you know, I mean, you know what perspective is. It basically helps your drawing look more 3D, look more in space. So you know, there are 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, and whatever point you want perspective to be. So you have those vanishing points and all the lines go to them, and because of that you can maybe draw like boxes. Okay, yeah, that may be a train or something. I don't know, it lets you, I don't know, draw backgrounds, like poses even, in more dynamic angles. Okay, so you can use I don't know, like 2-point perspective, and because of that you can draw boxes in better perspective, so like in something like that, or like from here. Okay, there's also like 3-point perspective, so let's say, I don't know, from here, so it would be like that. So those boxes would be look like that. Perspective is pretty important if you want to actually draw things that look real. It also helps your backgrounds look better, and you know, poses, as I said. So yeah, now let's go to the form, which is basically, you know, the main thing, the structure of your drawings. I don't know, let's say you want to draw characters, so maybe a form might be sphere for a head. Okay, so yeah, you may use sphere for a head. Okay, so here you have sphere, and also maybe like a box or like a triangle box. I don't know. Yeah, for a torso you can use, I don't know, cylinder or another box. And you know, you can, because of those, you can simplify the body parts and much more. Like maybe you want to draw, I don't know, a can, you just draw a cylinder, and you can basically simplify everything with a simple forms. And because of knowing the form, you can make better shadows. Okay, so you know what cylinders are, and if you have a cylinder here, so if there will be shadow like going here, so we know that the cylinder, this would be in shadow, that would have softer transition. So a form lets you simplify everything from like, I don't know, body parts to like lighting, shadow and everything. So yeah, now let's go to the color theory, which is hard, but it's basically like the knowledge about colors. Okay, what colors go well, the, I don't know, like types of colors in your painting, some monochromatic, I don't know, like the complementary color triads and everything, you know. So basically complementary colors are the colors opposite to each other on the hue. See, those colors go well with each other. And you know, it's basically knowing what colors are and where you put them and how they behave on different stuff and all the relationships between them. So you know, like maybe you have one color, okay, I don't know, like maybe make it darker, okay, and you put this color here and you put this color here, and now this here might seem a little bit darker than this, but it's not, it's obviously the same color. Okay, so yeah, like those little things. So yeah, colors are hard to learn, but you know, you kind of need them. Now let's talk about the light and shadow, and you know what it is. It's obviously, you know, the lighting, so the ambient light. So the light and shadow actually help your drawings, obviously as colors, helps your drawing to have a specific mood. Okay, like a maybe darker mood, okay, like maybe it's in the night or a sunny day. And there are a couple of like lights, types of lights. So in your painting you maybe have like one lighting scenario, or maybe two lights, okay, or maybe three, like I don't know, sun, the bounce light from, I don't know, sky, and maybe like a different bounce light, ambient light or whatever. It's pretty complicated. Also like the cast shadow, the form shadow, and there's a lot of stuff. But you know, today I'm just talking about what the art fundamentals are. Next I will be doing videos about each and every one of them to like more in depth. Okay, so now I'm just talking like, okay, there's a fundamental like form, okay, and what it is. But yeah, light and shadow, pretty simple to know. It is basically, you know, like the lighting and shadows in your painting. Now let's go to the design, and this actually helps your drawing be more aesthetic. Okay, so maybe like more pleasant to look, so you know, the shape design and stuff. So let's say maybe you want to draw a character, an evil character, and you can portray the shapes in your painting like spiky, okay, because spiky equal bad and this equal evil characters or something. You can actually make cool designs. So like, I don't know, maybe like you want to draw characters with circular designs, okay, or I don't know, triangles or squarish, or I don't know, whatever. So yeah, maybe it's like the way you draw, I don't know, hands. Maybe this is your delts, okay, and maybe here your shapes go like that. Okay, that's pretty long, but whatever. And you know, just how your shapes look in your drawings. So maybe you want to make it more like a circle. So I don't know, here you have delts, okay. Obviously you can like only draw shapes like, you know, like straight lines, bing bing. So yeah, you can have fun with shapes, okay. It helps your design, okay. So it's basically designing like, I don't know, maybe like the clothes or your character looks, and you know, everything design related. And now let's go to the composition, which is basically like all the elements in your painting put in a specific place. So maybe, I don't know, you have a characters, you put it right here, okay, and now you have like a barrel, you put it here, a box, you put it, I don't know, here. And you know, there's a lot of rules. So like rule of thirds, the Fibonacci spiral, that, okay, and I don't know, like those, like I don't know, the rule of thirds, which is like that. Okay, and you gotta learn that, and what it is basically like helps you make a more pleasant to look drawing. It lets you, I don't know, like space things between your painting, so it's not like, I don't know, like everything is in one corner or whatever. But yeah, those are fundamentals. You gotta learn them to actually improve your art. They're pretty important. Obviously it depends on what you actually want to draw. Maybe you want to draw characters, so you don't have to put as much focus on perspective and I don't know, maybe composition, but you still need, you know, like the gestures, anatomy, design, okay, and colors. Obviously it depends on what you actually want to do. Maybe you all need backgrounds, so you don't really need anatomy. You probably need perspective and I don't know, like colors and composition. Just know what you want to actually draw. So that's it for this video. Those are all art fundamentals, and thank you for watching. Hope you learned something, and you know, all my show rules are below, so thank you, bye.